How's it going, YouTube? Salt Princess here. It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been very busy. I honestly can't remember exactly where I left off the last time I made a video for you. It's been about a month, I think. Things have been a little weird. I had a little issue with my primary gig, my primary occupation. Without going into too much detail, I got moved to an on-call status, which left me in a really unfortunate position financially speaking. And so, rather than waiting it out, because there wasn't really an issue with my performance necessarily at this employer, like I wasn't like getting fired or anything like that. I work in a facet of mental health care, and without going into too much detail about it, sometimes, for one reason or another, our clients don't work out, and every once in a while you get left hanging without a client for a little while. It's kind of part of the industry. It's part of how it works. But it left me, it left me vulnerable, for lack of a better term. And so I took some time to myself and decided to work on me, or figure some things out for myself is maybe a better term for what I did. But yeah, I spent a little time thinking about what's important to me and what it is that I want to be doing, and how much do I want to get paid for what I'm doing, and how vulnerable do I want to allow myself to be in these occupations, you know? Like, do I really want to work in a place where somebody can just let me go at the drop of a hat to my very serious detriment? And ultimately, I kind of decided that no, that part's not okay with me. So I spent a little time away from my primary occupation, started looking for something else, found something else, found several something else's, actually. And I kind of took a big risk with one of them, but I feel pretty good about it. And I also found something that's very steady and consistent. And it seems as though it's going to just be there for a little while. So I'm allowing myself a little bit of time to work on me a little bit more, and to focus on finding what it is that I really want to be doing. And then really knuckling down and pursuing that, and really actually doing it. So I don't really know what that's going to look like just quite yet. But things have settled down. Things have stabilized. And I'm not so worried about what's coming up next at the moment. That being said, in terms of Path of Exile,
this is neither the time nor the place.
I haven't really spent too much time playing, I gotta be honest. I played a little bit of World of Warcraft. It was pretty fun. Ultimately, I kind of decided it takes too much time to play World of Warcraft, and I gotta start focusing on other things. So I put World of Warcraft down, came back to Path of Exile.
Neither the time nor the place.
I found another game that I'm not even really gonna mention that is fun. I guess I'll just say it's like a Monster Hunter-esque style game. Yeah, that's what I want. And I've never played that genre at all, so I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm struggling quite a bit with it, and it's, at the moment, very, very difficult for me. Even though I know ultimately, at some point, I'll memorize all the patterns and all the startup animations for deadly attacks and things like that, and I'll adapt and I'll learn. And eventually the game won't feel very hard anymore until they start making new bosses and new monsters to encounter. But I still love this game, and I think it's finally time for me to start the League. As silly as it's gonna sound, this is actually my 3rd character, but I haven't had a single character finish Act 3 yet. I don't want to sound rude or too critical, but I'm just not that excited by the Blight League mechanic, and so I've been struggling to find a reason to play League and not Standard. I guess I feel pressured to play the League, which is weird to say out loud, but yeah, I don't know. The progression to get all the way through your tier 16 maps and fight Uber Elder, it's a little bit tedious, but I do enjoy it. So I think I'm gonna set myself at least the goal of killing Uber Elder. And so I've decided to do the build that was my first Uber Elder kill. I'm doing Stormbrands. It's probably going to end up being an Inquisitor. Maybe. I don't know. And I'm just going to progress through maps slowly but surely, but I'm going to take my time. I'm not going to go as hardcore as I did last league, or the league before that. I really hesitate to talk about one of the other jobs I decided to take up because I don't know how it's going to interact with this hobby, right? This is a hobby, this isn't a job. I haven't made a single cent from making any of my videos, and I don't really expect to. But I think I'm going to spend a little less energy on Twitch content and a little less energy on YouTube content and a little bit more energy on my side project. I guess I'm gonna have to do some looking into as to what I can and can't say, because at the moment I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about and what I'm not allowed to talk about on YouTube. And so I'm just going to say that I really like my side gig and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's inspired me to take a little bit better care of myself than I have been lately, and I think that's a really good thing. So I'm kind of trying to focus a little bit more on the side gig, because the bottom line is I treat myself a lot better. And that's good, right? I should be doing what it is that makes me feel good enough about myself to take good care of myself. So I'm gonna do that.
Life in his right hand,
And
death in his left.
I will be
And then
checking in with you guys.
fell from God's fingers.
Maybe we'll agree to do like 2 builds a league for a little while. Maybe 3. And I'm probably not going to do Twitch content anymore. The place that I live sucks. My internet sucks. It's not conducive for streaming. And I'm not going to put you through that because it looks grainy and choppy. And can I get some Fs in the chat? Like, it's not good. Did somebody just walk by my house and scream gotchi? Oh shit. They found me, chat. It's so weird. So anyway, yeah, the bottom line is I'll be around. Just a little less. And I'm still alive. And that's good. And I'm actually kind of a little bit happier than I have been in a really long time. And that's good too.
I am
So,
no beast of burden.
as always, if you guys get the opportunity to, I hope you find I hope you find it in yourself, in your heart, to try and do something nice for somebody else. And well, also, don't forget to do something nice for yourself. 'Cause it's easy to do that sometimes. So, take care of one another, and I'll see you again soon.